Warning. The following video contains unnatural levels of soy that no normal person should be subject to. Exposure to console fanboys, or any fanboy for that matter, carries the risk of permanent brain damage from the sheer amount of stupidity spewed in their YouTube comments. Viewer discretion is advised.
Number 30. Being able to win arguments on forums and YouTube because you're a console gamer, arguing against PC slobs who all seem to be poor, foreigners, little kids, mentally ill, and or have absolute shit taste in games. Being able to link to gamer rankings, Metacritic dozens of awards from around the gaming industry, rather than spouting off specs or the word subjective with zero evidence. PC, laughing face emoji times 5.
Imagine actually being that pathetic that you look forward to winning arguments on random forums and in YouTube comment sections about PC versus console. Like, Jesus Christ, how sad do you have to be?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
You know, guys, I would love to get into the topic of today's video, but first we need to address some really serious issues here, okay? Because there has been a lot of stuff going on surrounding my YouTube channel recently, and honestly, I think my days on YouTube are numbered at this point. Like, I just really don't know how much longer I can last. On top of all the constant demonetization, you know, people have been roasting me in the comment section of my own YouTube videos. People have uploaded exposed videos on me in the past, and now to make things even worse, a furry YouTuber has invaded my Discord server, and with him brought a horde of his furry fans because he got triggered that I called one of his YouTube videos cringy. That's right, guys. You know what? I committed the worst sin on YouTube. I dared to call someone's YouTube video cringy, and he just really couldn't handle it. So he decided to join my Discord server and confront me, and when that didn't work out for him, he decided to take to Twitter and try to expose me there because I said in my Discord server that I was not on YouTube to make friends with other YouTubers, which, I mean, if you watch my content, that's pretty fucking obvious. Like, I don't think anybody would think that I'm on YouTube to make friends with other YouTubers, but you know what? Apparently he thought this was some kind of gotcha. But on top of that, to make things even worse, he called me probably the worst insult I think I've ever heard in my entire life. He called me the Diet Coke Leafy. Well, you guys know how I love to fit a stereotype, so you know what? For the rest of this video, enjoy this great CSGO Surf gameplay with this brand new butterfly knife. I actually just got out of a random case the other day, which was actually really fucking awesome, dude, because it's like a $500 knife, which is actually pretty crazy. But with that YouTube drama out of the way, let's go ahead and get into some more YouTube drama now. Typically, when I would do one of these salty comments videos, you know, I would have a ton of comments. But honestly, we're just going to be taking a look at some comments from this one guy today that was left on my most recent video about switching to PC gaming, which, I mean, I don't really see what was wrong with that video, but you know what? As always, it's the internet, so someone's going to get pissed off for no reason whatsoever. And this time, it is from a guy by the name of PC Gaming is Dead. Now, this guy basically has no life. He sits on YouTube all day copying and pasting the exact same comments over and over again on any PC related gaming video on YouTube, and overall it's just really cringy. So the comment we're going to be taking a look at first here is basically what I call the console fanboy manifesto, because dude, just take a look at this thing. But I think this thing should provide us with some true big-brained logic and just make for some quality-ass content overall. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into his first point. Number 1. Have access to every third-party game that is optimized, unlike PC. Well, I would say Destiny 2 is much more optimized on PC, just considering the fact that you can play it over 30 FPS and it looks like an entirely different game. But you know what, man? That's just me. You know, what do I know? It's not like I've played on both console and PC, unlike this guy. But you know what? That's beside the point, okay? You know, every game on PC is not optimized. You're right, man. We don't have games locked at 30 FPS out of the box. So you're right, man. You got us. PC gaming is fucking trash. Number 2. Looks virtually indistinguishable to even the best PCs. Well, man, I hate to break it to you, but if you watch some Witcher 3 Switch footage and then compare it to the PC footage, I think you're going to notice a difference there, especially if you're looking at high-end PC graphics. I mean, even the frame rate alone is enough to make the game look infinitely better. But you know what, man? Again, what do I know? We are talking about the expert here. I mean, after all, his name is PC Gaming is Dead. Oh, this one is really good. good. 3, runs amazing without any problems or having to adjust any settings. That's right, man. I would definitely describe playing Borderlands 3 on the PS4 Pro at 22 FPS as running great without any problems whatsoever. You know, I'd much rather play it on PS4 Pro at some bullshit resolution they try to pass off as 4K at 22 FPS versus on a PC with like 144 FPS. I mean, what's the difference, right? I mean, the eye can't see above 10 FPS. Am I right, dude? Number 4, have access to top-rated games that are some of the highest score, highest selling Game of the Year winners not on PC. You know what, man? You're 100% right, because you know someone else's rating of a video game should 100% determine which platform I want to play on. I mean, forget having your own individual opinion or considering, you know, game reviews are nothing but subjective bullshit that at the end of the day mean absolutely nothing. But you know what? I should go where the highest rated games are. Better dust off the old Nintendo Switch. 5, have access to games that look better than anything on PC that have won awards for technical achievement and visuals, first party, and exclusives. I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, there are definitely games on PC that look better than anything on console, especially when you consider like the third party games, because like it's the exact same game but with higher frame rates, higher resolutions, and more graphical settings. Like, by default, PC games look better, but you know what? He is a console fanboy and they aren't exactly known for their intelligence. Number 6, have access to amazing games in every genre outside of MMORPGs, RTS, and Sims, which mobile smartphones can do. So are you basically saying that the consoles have less game variety than a fucking phone, dude? I think you just roasted yourself and you really don't fucking realize it. You think this is some kind of plus. You literally just pulled a, you guys not have phones? Like, oh my god, man. Imagine actually bragging that the consoles have less game variety than PC and thinking that's a good thing in favor of consoles.
Look, here's the thing.
Fine. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Number 7, having online with a moderated community free of cheating mods and aimbots, free games every month as part of PSN, ability to appear offline, easily share game clips, parental controls, well worth $4 a month. I mean, good lord, man. Are we actually serious here? Like, you're bragging about parental controls? What are you, like 7 years old? You still shit in a diaper? Do you need mommy to approve which websites you can go on? This is actually pathetic, man. Number 8, with the Switch, be able to play anywhere, put the game in the cradle, take it with me traveling, etc. Even the PS4 is small enough to transport on business trips of play in hotels. Good luck transporting your gaming rig. Laughing emoji. Now, you guys will notice this laughing emoji will become a very common trend as we get further down this list, but I guess this guy has never heard of a laptop. Number 9, no need to upgrade any hardware for 7 to 8 years and still get the best looking games. That's right, I actually feel bad for the people who are stuck with a base Xbox One at this point, because that console looks like shit now. Same with the base PS4 too. Like, the games on those consoles look old as fuck, and honestly, if you don't have a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X, you are definitely seeing how games are barely able to run on those consoles these days. So yeah, this is a complete lie, because if it wasn't a lie, Sony and Microsoft would not be releasing quote-unquote mid-gen refreshes. So yeah. Number 10, local multiplayer and social gaming. I'm not forced to sit alone hunched over a desk. Consoles have always been a social experience with friends, playing sports games, fighting games, party games, co-op games, up to 4 players on one system. I mean, you could do the exact same shit on PC. So I really don't get what your point is here. But I mean, this guy is acting like he actually has friends. Yeah, right. Number 11, when a console comes out, it's the best tech on the market until PCs play catch up. And even then, they don't have developers making games for new PC tech, which, Jesus Christ, man. Do you actually think a PS5 or an Xbox One 2 or whatever the fuck it's going to be called is going to be anywhere near as powerful as a $1,500 graphics card like the 2080 Ti? Yeah, I'm going to have to press X to doubt on that one. Number 12, far better development as console developers have the best in the business or buy studios timed exclusives content. Great English if I do say so, but yeah, this is really fucking subjective. Personally, you know, I think CD Projekt Red is probably the best developer in the business right now, and last time I checked, they weren't making exclusive games for any console. Alright, this is just a warning. Prepare yourself for the absolute retardation that's about to follow. Number 13, you know who made the PS4 and Switch? Billion-dollar companies with access to the best technology and engineers in the business. You know who made your gaming rig? You, a dipshit with access to eBay and cheap old parts. It's no wonder that after 7 years, Sony developers can make The Last of Us 2 better than anything on PC, or Nintendo can put out amazing looking games on a system a fraction of the size of your keyboard keyboard that's portable, laughing face emoji. Now, guys, I honestly don't even think it's worth responding because let's face it, he actually just exposed us. We are, after all, just dipshits with access to eBay and cheap old parts instead of multi-billion-dollar corporations that only exist to make as much money as possible on overpriced hardware. So really, in reality, it just does suck to be us. Number 14, physical copies of games or access to a huge online library of games. I can actually have and sell the game rather than just have it on a Steam account. I mean, sure, if you care about physical copies in 2019, go for it. Personally, I don't give a shit. Even when I was on console, I was buying 99% of my games digitally anyway. And plus, if you're talking about a huge online gaming library, PC literally has almost every single game ever made, whereas consoles, you know, when you go from one generation to the next, your entire game library just completely resets.
Number 15.
Trophies and achievements for every game. Yeah, Steam has this already. It's had it for years. Congrats, dude. Number 16. Innovation. This sounds like a fucking Apple bullshit line. From creating genres to analog sticks, VR to motion controls to rumble, touchpads, wireless controllers, consoles are constantly evolving, while PC has been the exact same point and click shit forever. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And plus, VR literally started on PC. Touchpads are literally trackpads, which started on laptops, so congrats on that one too. And everything you named had to be programmed on a PC before it could ever be used on a console. So congratulations, my dude, you are actually retarded. Number 17, you can invite your friends to your game with SharePlay on PS4, even if they don't have the game. Like, does anyone actually use SharePlay on PS4? Like, that's a serious question. Number 18, you can buy all 3 consoles, though you don't really need an Xbone, as its exclusive library is straight up shit this generation, and a Raspberry Pi for a better and multiplayer emulation experience, probably a tablet/laptop for cheaper than a gaming PC. Laughing emoji. Jesus Christ, this dude probably has a fucking drip tray under his mouth to pick up all the drool. Number 19, timed exclusives, getting third-party games months, if not years, before they're ported to PC. Like, this barely even happens anymore, considering most games are made on PC and then ported to console, but you know what? We won't get into that. Number 20, exclusive content. Some companies give exclusive content and bonuses to buy the console version. No, Sony or Microsoft pays to have exclusive content on that version of the game to try and get you to buy a console you don't necessarily want. I mean, it's kind of shitty all around, and it's not really something you should be bragging about. Number 21, great franchises. What the fuck does that even mean? Number 22, notable icons, mascots/characters. I guess this guy's a furry. He likes his little mascots. Please let me suck your toes, Sonic. Number 23, PC has little to no Japanese support. I mean, shit, dude. Go look at the Steam store and then tell me that you don't see Japanese games, because if you go to, like, the new releases, like, every other game is a fucking Japanese porn game. Number 24, perception. A very important one, I might add. PC is seen as nerdy fucking trash. Consoles aren't. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. What can I say? We're just nerdy fucking trash, dude. If you're a Chad, you play on PS4, am I right? Number 25, consoles don't get viruses, hackers, etc. That is actually complete bullshit. Remember the 360, all those JTAG Xbox 360s? And now you can even jailbreak your Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch with just a flash drive and downloading a couple files off the internet. Like, you can do it yourself. It's not even hard. Number 26, consoles are more mainstream and focused on including the focus of every major gaming expo. So, oh my god, because Sony and Microsoft went to E3, I guess they're better platforms. Like, what the fuck is this logic? Number 27, PS4 has better VR. You know, the PSVR when it came out was nicknamed the Vomit Comet at certain gaming events because people were throwing up nonstop because of how bad it ran on the PS4. It only really works right on the PS4 Pro, so yeah. I'm gonna have to press X to doubt on this one. I have an Oculus Rift, and I highly doubt the PS4 experience is any better than that. I mean, shit, we have VR porn. Number 28, console OS works. Windows sucks dick. Yeah, the most widely used operating system in the world sucks dick. I'm gonna have to press X to doubt on that one again, buddy. Number 29, have actual customer support and warranties. Well, I went through shit with my Xbox warranty, so yeah, I don't really think that's a plus in my opinion. And plus, my PC actually has a 2-year warranty on it where I can send it back and they'll fix any issues I have. So again, you really have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Number 30, being able to win arguments on forums and YouTube because you're a console gamer, arguing against PC slobs who all seem to be poor, foreigners, little kids, mentally ill, and or have absolute shit taste in games. Being able to link to gamer rankings, Metacritic, dozens of awards from around the gaming industry, rather than spouting off specs or the word subjective with zero evidence. PC, laughing face emoji times 5. Imagine actually being that pathetic that you look forward to winning arguments on random forums and in YouTube comment sections about PC versus console. Like, Jesus Christ, how sad do you have to be? But that finally does it for that one comment, but there is one more I do want to read before we wrap this up because it just really sums it up great and it shows exactly the type of people these console fanboys are. So let's go ahead and get into this Mona Lisa of console fanboyism. Look at who the PC gamers are. Foreigners. Nearly every PC gamer is from some shithole country without access to console gaming. Kids. Nearly every one of them. Their parents must hate them or don't want them gaming in the living room, so they're stuck hunched over a PC in their room or parents' basement gaming on some old obsolete desktop computer their parents no longer use. Idiots. Kind of redundant, as kids and foreigners are both inherently idiots due to a lack of education and experience. Poor. Again, inherent of kids, foreigners, and idiots. I've seen a few Steam accounts. PC slobs are poor as fuck. Every one of them having thousands of hours into some shit free-to-play game and having to wait for Steam sales. They can't afford a console, which is a luxury item. They can't afford paid online. They can't afford a $60 game. They can't afford an HD TV. Kind of feel bad for the poor, stupid foreign kids. Sad face. But I think that basically covers everything. I don't really know what to add at this point. So yeah, guys, thanks as always for taking the time out of your day to check out the video and for all the recent support as well. Make sure to smash that like button. You know the drill. And, you know, support me on Patreon because I totally have one. But in all seriousness, guys, thanks again for taking the time out of your day to check out the video. You know, I'm gonna go bleach my fucking eyes and mouth because I can't believe I had to read such stupidity and then I had to say it, which is a lot of suffering for one video. So please smash that like button, save a life. But anyway, guys, I will catch you guys next time.